Good evening, everybody. I don't know where to start from. There's something that is eating me up, and that thing is so serious that I have tried to observe people talking about it. I've tried to observe what measures are being, brought up as for how to tackle this menace. But it's like nobody gives a damn about it, and it's so disheartening. In fact, I bleed within me because of this menace. It's nothing but the drug abuse menace among adolescents. It's so serious that we have not understood where what's going on. We have not understood that there's an attack on the younger generation of this country, of Africa, this continent. We have not understood that there is a calculated attempt to ensure that we are bound, we remain in this state of poverty, of no structure, of no progress, no success. We have not realized that. We are just busy thinking that all is well. Whoever is doing drugs can continue doing drugs. It's gone beyond that. I have tried to look at a lot of things, and I asked, at what point did codeine become a drug that one has to use to be high? At what point did tramadol, a painkiller, become a thing that is used to be high, to enjoy euphoric feelings? At what point? And you know the thing, these drugs changes the chemistry of the brain. These drugs causes a lot of harm in the brain. And I tell you what, that is where my pain happens to be felt most. There is an attack on the younger generation, on the success, on the liberation of Africa. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying. We are living the era of oil being the gold. We have gone into the era of knowledge being the new gold. Ask Stephanie Obi, she just launched a book, Knowledge is the New Gold. And today, that book is everywhere. That book, she came to Abuja recently on the book launch and the book review, and there was massive turnout. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it to that program because of the rain. So what are we talking about? Knowledge is the new gold. And because knowledge is the new gold, where is knowledge coming from? Knowledge comes from the head. It's the head that puts together all the experiences, all the understandings, that brings about an idea, an innovation, a solution to a problem. Is the head. When the head is attacked, everything is gone. There is no human being that can walk headless. You can attempt to walk with no hands. I have seen a video of a man who has no hands but has attained his doctorate degree. I have seen people who are crippled but are writers, authors. We have seen them. Let me not go into that and start mentioning names. But we have not seen anybody whose head is cut off and the person is still in existence. So there is attack on the head of the African child through drug. Believe it or not, there is a serious attack. And this attack is so bad that it is already gaining ground, and it is getting successful by the day, by the minute. As far back as 2004, 925 patients were treated because of drug use. Can you imagine what the number is now? And the number is not just about drug users, adult drug users, it's about children drug users. That's what we are talking about here. It's a problem. And I am calling mothers, I'm calling fathers. That your child that is always sleeping, always at home, please look very well. He could have started engaging himself in taking these substances. Children are beginning to lose their head before they are prime. It's an attack. The earlier we wake up and start looking for how to solve this problem, the better for us. The earlier we wake up and start trying to find out what the malam that is by your gate is selling, the better for you, because the truth be told, they are the suppliers of these substances, and they sit and act like they don't know what is happening. If you are still waiting to be perceiving the order of cigarette and igbo, the time has passed. This time around, you don't realize what's happening. You see them with cans of Pepsi. You think it's Pepsi Cola that they are drinking. They are drinking substance that they have mixed tramadol, morphine, codeine, everything inside it. And when they are done drinking, they lose their brain, they are dizzy, they find it difficult to eat, and you think your child is losing weight and is looking fine. Be careful what you are sitting on. So at this point, I am calling on all Nigerians. I am calling on all parents. I am calling on everyone who still believes that this country can be redeemed to begin to look that way. Enough of ignoring it, enough of neglecting it. World Health Organization have done their research, had come up with different proposals that the point where these drugs are being obtained has to check. And NAFDAC has to start policing and making sure that drugs are used for what they are meant for. All of those things, nothing is being done. Now, the truth is, if we keep waiting for government to do something, nothing can be done. Let us begin to look around us and begin to understand what is happening with the children we have at home. That's where we should start from. And from that point, we should find out where they get their supplies. And from that point, we should see how we can cut it off and get them help to get out of, withdraw from the use of those products, because the truth be told, they are all addictive. You start, it gets to a point you are dependent on that substance. If you don't have it, you cannot do anything, and the children are getting to that point. So please, I call on everyone that cares, do something. Do something. Do something before something starts doing you. Secure the Future International Initiative is here to do something. You can reach us via our email address, sdfinitiative@gmail.com. You can come to our office at 215 Adetokunbo Demola Crescent, Wuse 2, Abuja, Discovery Mall. You can look for us there. But the best bet is send us an email. We are here to help. We are here to see how we can help you out of that problem. Thank you very much. Talk to you some other time.